I'm Suwan. At 25 years old I just found out. This is my dad. A dragon thousands of years old, and so clingy. Other people transmigrate and a domineering CEO falls for them. I transmigrate and a domineering dragon dad carries me around in his mouth. He snatched me up in one bite, grabbed me like a mother cat carries a kitten, by the scruff of my neck. My shoes only cost me $30. I'm done for. I just transmigrated and I'm about to be eaten. That look in his eyes, I know it too well. My mom used to look at me exactly like that. On the day my college entrance exam scores came out. My child. You're finally back. Wait, why is he calling me his child? At 25 I suddenly gained a dad who's thousands of years old. And he's a dragon. Daddy has been searching for you for so long, 3,000 years. 3,000 years ago, I hadn't been born yet. My shoe fell off. Daddy will find it for you. Daddy will find you a better one. And he actually went. He flew off and brought back a crystal slipper studded with gems. Daddy, I want to go outside. No. There are bad people out there. Heroes, and folks who want to steal my little one. This dad is also a control freak. At least here I don't have to redo PowerPoint slides. Then I noticed my skill panel had popped up. Beloved by all things, every creature treats me as their most important person. Family, friendship, romance, triggered at random. I glanced at the dragon dad beside me. Daddy, you go find me some food first. Okay, Daddy will go hunt a cow, not a rock. He flew away, and I was finally alone. He set up a barrier. To keep me in, or to keep others out? Step 1, figure out what's going on here. Step 2, find a way to turn off this skill. Step 3. At least here I don't have to pay rent. My entrepreneurial drive shines even inside a dragon's den. Little one, what are you doing? Daddy, I'm planning our business. Look. The dragon den sits on a volcano's crater. We could develop hot spring tourism. He doesn't understand, but he thinks his little one is so smart. My little one is amazing. Little dragon, your rose-tinted glasses are thicker than any client's. I'm Suwan, and my first identity in this new world is Dragon's Little One. And soon to be CEO of the Dragon Den Hot Spring Resort. My name is Mo Yuan. A dragon who eats only plants. My mom was vegetarian too. She said killing is wrong. Dragons are born powerful. But being powerful is not a reason to bully the weak. Yuan, shall we go pick mushrooms tomorrow? Yes, I'll pick the biggest ones. My child, no matter what happens, don't come out. That day the heroes came. So many of them. Die, evil dragon. My mom could have killed them all, but she didn't lift a claw. She calmly accepted it all. She said too many humans had already died at dragon's hands. This was the sin of dragonkind. My child, don't come out. I was terrified. She fell. The heroes ransacked the cave, hunting for treasure. And I narrowly escaped. I crawled out. She had gone cold. I held her hand. Those hands once fed me wild berries. Now they would never move again. I eat only plants. The dragons rejected me. Called me weak. Said I wasn't like a dragon. I trained in combat, trained to breathe fire. Waited to grow up, waited for revenge. I found them. The descendants of the heroes. I descended from the sky like a striking dragon. I was going to kill him. The way they killed my mom. Then I saw, in the window, a child peering at me through the crack. Just like I once did. He had a child hidden behind a window too. Just like I hid in the cupboard back then. I left, without looking back. Because I knew this cycle had to end. I longed for a family too. Even just once. How nice it would be to never be alone again. I spent half an hour explaining to Daddy how to build a cultural tourism IP for this world. His eyes sparkled the whole time. I doubt he understood a single word. Say more, my little one. Daddy fully supports you. Yeah, he definitely didn't get it. Here it comes, the classic hero party. Come to slay the dragon. Elena, is that you? Who's Elena? I looked down at myself. Oh, he thinks I'm his lost love. Stay away from my little one. Dad's child protection mode activated. Little sister. Big brother has been searching for you for 20 years. Now a brother too. Am I triggering the whole family package? Last night, you were the soulmate of my life. I read the stars for 30 years, and finally found you, my soulmate. We know each other. Let go of her. Little sister, come to me. You don't deserve her. Wait, weren't you here to slay the dragon? The dragon's right there. Sort out your infighting first. Daddy, they seem to have forgotten you're a dragon. Humans are so complicated. Complicated? This is called stupid. But stupid in a kind of cute way. Stop, everyone stop right now. I'm Suwan, 25 years old. A career agency worker. Best at killing pointless internal turf wars. But 3 men, 3 relationships, 1 identical look in their eyes. The pressure is crushing me, everyone. First, my name is not Elena. And I'm not your sister, or your soulmate. Second, I'm going to recruit all of you. I'm launching a startup and I'm short on hands. You've got skills, muscle, and passion. Why not join? The heroes froze. The black dragon froze too. But we came to slay the dragon. He's my dad. Slaying him is the same as slaying my dad. Are you trying to become my stepdad? The logic is unhinged. Even I'm impressed. We'll join. That easy? Recruiting interns back in my day was never this smooth. The paladin, front desk and security. The archer, courier for outside orders. The mage, tech and finance. A ragtag little startup was born. Our slogan is... I paused. Remembering the faces of clients in my past life. The client is never wrong. The customer is always God. Professional habits I just can't shake. Little one. So amazing. Ha ha ha, wow, those rose-tinted glasses are bulletproof. No one is allowed to bully her. She's my friend. Elena. He was taller than me, braver than me. He was my first friend. He always walked in front. And I followed behind. He said if there's danger ahead, he'd fight first. I said if enemies come from behind, I'd run first. He laughed and called me a coward. I laughed too. Become a knight one day. Wear armor and no one will bully you anymore. I'm too skinny, it won't fit. I'll help you take it in, make it smaller. The dream didn't seem so far away after all. That day the evil dragon came. We ran. He held on to me. I couldn't run. He dragged me along. The dragon's breath swallowed him. Elena. Now I can protect others. Just like you. If only I had grown strong sooner. I could have protected you. My name is Lan Che. Ever since I was little, I loved reading. Ancient tomes, spells. The ones no one else read. I didn't fit in. They played, I read. They laughed, I took notes. Notes on what? The words in books. How to heal the sick. They went out to play hide and seek. I stayed reading. Littling was my nephew. Play after you finish reading. I'll wait for you. He always sat by the door, waiting for me to finish. He waited. From day into dusk. From spring into winter. When I came out, he'd smile. He never asked what I read. Only asked if I was hungry. A top-tier spell. Littling had a congenital illness. The ancient text said a spell could cure it. But I had to learn it. Go to the city to study. Go on, then. I'll wait for you. I'll be back soon to cure you. You don't need to. I'm waiting for you, not because of the illness, but all I wanted was to cure his illness. I studied for 3 years. Calculating how his illness would progress. Calculating whether I could make it back in time. I calculated wrong. He was gone. Last month. The month before I finished my studies. He was gone. He didn't get to wait. Which star will be you, I wonder? My name is C.I. Lin. Half human, half elf. No father, no mother. Just a little sister. Humans call us monsters. Elves call us half-breeds. All we could do was hide. I stole food for my sister. Bread, fruit, sometimes a piece of meat. I ran fast. They couldn't catch me. Sometimes I got caught, beaten, and tossed out. I guarded the bread but couldn't guard myself. Brother, does it hurt? No. Brother runs fast, they can't catch me. It doesn't hurt. As long as she was fed, it didn't hurt. My sister got sick. A fever. I had no money, no medicine. All I could do was give her water. And wipe her forehead with a wet cloth. Stop, thief. I'm sick now. I'll pay you back when I have money. I'll pay you back when I have money, but I never had any money. The medicine was bitter. She said it was sweet, sweet. Because she knew I was crying. She was gone. I didn't cry out loud. Because crying out loud would draw the beasts. I couldn't let the beasts come. I still had to protect her. The quiver she made for me. She said once she learned archery, she'd fill it up for me. Mister, your ears are so pointed. Mister is half human, half elf. What's that? Someone who failed to protect his little sister. I'm someone who runs very fast. I deliver packages. I run fast. They can't catch me. But this time I don't steal things. I deliver them. On opening day, I made the sign myself. Ugly, but the heart was in it. The chibi dragon head logo is the black dragon's own. He says this is called brand IP. That's what I taught him. Everyone, our very first order of business. Before I could finish speaking, a customer walked in. A two-headed wolf. One head loves wolf A, the other head loves wolf B, emotionally split in two. My first order was relationship counseling. Goddess. Then they started fighting again over who was Su Wan's most important person. They started brawling once more. Let go of my little one. Calm down, this is a customer. Stop. You two, each love your own, no conflict. The two-headed wolf froze. Left head loves wolf A, right head loves wolf B. You share a body but your feelings are independent. This is called an open relationship. The two-headed wolf's heads looked at each other, then nodded in unison. Goddess. Wisdom. Wisdom? No, this is just agency-side sales talk, counseling fee, 10 gold coins. The two-headed wolf wagged its tail and left happily. My first pot of gold came from relationship counseling for a wolf. Amazing. Daddy wants to place an order too. Daddy, what order are you placing? Daddy wants an annual package. So the little one stays with Daddy forever. This one I can't take. Take it and it's game over. Daddy, an annual package is too pricey. We're launching a membership plan. Top up and get bonus companionship hours. Reasonable, reasonable. A lifetime membership. My first major investment in this new world. Came from my dad. This ledger will one day be my startup's history. Boss, our account currently holds 10 gold coins. Plus 1 golden jade mountain. Do you need me to drop an asset sheet? Yes, of course. Leave the professional work to the professionals. The Anomaly Affairs handling team. My startup in this new world began with relationship counseling for a two-headed wolf. and has now officially begun. The second order of business is out on the orc plains. They say there's an emotional meltdown happening there. Orcs at war with each other. The orc tribe is just ahead, little sister. He called me little sister. I held back my skill. But it stirred up the whole tribe of orcs. They all treated me like a long-lost cub. Our little one is back. 3,000 muscle-bound giants all calling me their kid. This scene was more thrilling than the raffle at my old company party. Ha ha ha. Put me down. I'm afraid of heights. Nobody listened to him. Lost in the joy of the little one's return. That's my cub. I claimed him first. Dads, stop fighting. Right now I'm everyone's little one. Daddy slew a dragon for you. A dragon? The crescent moon dragon. If he says it's a dragon, then it's a dragon. Everyone, dads, I came back to resolve your conflicts. Why are you all fighting? The orcs looked at each other, puzzled, then all spoke at once, over how to split the kills, over tent placement, over who's the strongest dad. Resources aren't distributed evenly. This calls for a scientific method. I drew up an Excel sheet. Don't ask where I got paper and pen. I carry them everywhere. Tribe A handles the hunting. Tribe B handles gathering. Tribe C handles defense. Profits split by contribution. More work, more reward. The orcs didn't understand. But they thought their little one was so smart. Little one. What does more work, more reward mean? Whoever hunts more gets more meat. It's called performance-based pay. The orc's eyes lit up. They love fighting most of all. My second order of business. Solved a century of infighting with a single Excel sheet. Fee, 300 animal pelts. The ledger kept getting thicker. My business empire expanded effortlessly onto the plains. Little one, Daddy wants a task assigned too. Dad, your task is to protect me. Lifetime contract. He grinned, his golden fur bunching around his eyes. His tail spinning like a propeller. Before I left, the shaman wanted to see me. He said he knew the truth about my skill. You're not a daughter of the gods. You're a bug in the system. A bug? Me? At most I'm a bug in the client's demands. You're stealing the flow of emotion in this world. You forcibly pull other people's love toward yourself. Stealing? It's a passive skill. Can I even control it? So the orc's love for me isn't real? It's real, but a distorted kind of real. Like when the client says the plan is great, but still wants revisions. Version 39. Look at these fractured places. That's the collapse. Emotion is overloading. The world is losing balance. I leaned in to look. Those red lines looked exactly like the bloodshot veins in my eyes from working overtime in my past life. Is there a solution? A way to shut off the skill? In the ancient diary at the Tree of Life in the Elf Court. The Elf Court. My next stop. This consultation is on the house. Take this. The orc tribe will always have your back. He said your back, not your dad. I breathed a sigh of relief. I glanced back. The look in the orc's eyes had shifted from a lost cub to a proud daughter. Whatever this skill is, I need to find a way to shut it off. And then keep making money. The road to the elf court cut through the desert of death. I packed enough water and a few mouths to feed. Hey, Lin Na, in this weather. My name is Suwan. Get it wrong again and I'm docking your pay. He shut right up. The power of money. Ah. This road was opened by me. A classic line. I was ready to negotiate. Did your skill kick in again? What is it this time? First love? 3 years ago. You saved a boy at the border who was starving to death. That was me. I saved someone? 3 years ago I was editing PowerPoints. Goddess, we are your people. My people? Since when do I have a fan club? The skill even fabricates memories now? Apparently so. Everyone, robbery has no future. Work with me. Do logistics. A legitimate industry. Full benefits. The bandits looked at each other, baffled. The goddess wants to make us go straight? We don't call it going straight. We call it a transformation. A brand upgrade. He bought it. They all bought it. My fans are so easy to fool. From today on, you're called Camel Bell Delivery. Our slogan is, I pause to think. Delivery guaranteed. Late means free. The bandits cheered. She's actually really good at conning people. Acquired a delivery company at zero cost. This deal would bring even the client's finance team to tears. The court. They say the Elf King is an eternal cold stone, unmoved by beauty. That put me at ease. Humans, halt. Then they saw my face. The Queen. The Queen. Welcome back to the palace, our Queen. I hadn't even entered the palace and I was already the Queen. This skill is getting more absurd. Ah. This is my dragon cub. Not the Queen. Dad, if we're here, we might as well settle in. You're about to become the royal father-in-law. The Elf King, an eternal cold stone. Unmoved by beauty. Sure, I believe that. I've finally found you. Found me? Do we know each other? You are my destined one. My soulmate. Sign the pact. A pact, now? An employment contract. I know those well. This is no employment contract. This is a contract to sell my soul. If I struggled, he'd only grip tighter. Let go of my little one. He is my destined one. Two men fighting over a lover. A classic scene, but all I wanted was to run. I won't sign. I want my freedom. Silence fell. The Elf King froze. Then he cried. Don't leave me. The eternal cold stone did bloom. But it bloomed a little clingy. Your Majesty, love can't rely on a pact. Let's start as friends, alright? Friends. My favorite kind of relationship. No crossing the line. No responsibility. Friends can, friends? He bought it. So easy to fool. Why are all the men in this other world so gullible? I mean Shua. He was good to me. But I didn't even have the right to say I liked him. His name was a he. Gathering herbs, he lost his way into the elf forest. Just a few sprigs. Enough for mother's medicine. I didn't go out to help him. An elf king shouldn't have dealings with humans. Today the forest opened a path for him, for my sake. He didn't notice. He thought his own luck was getting better. I don't know how he'd ever find out. Maybe he never noticed. He just thanked the forest. I ate it. Dry and hard, but the winter sweet at home has bloomed. The village hens have started laying eggs. So hot out. It's cooler in the forest. Mother's illness is cured. She can walk on her own now. The matchmaker came. Says Oldley from the next village is an honest man. He has land. I need to think it over. I'm getting married. I'll come one last time tomorrow. Thank you for listening. He said thank you. Thanking whom? The forest, or me? I don't know. I didn't go out. He left a whole steamed bun. And a wildflower. A purple one. Today he didn't come. He got married. He got married. But sometimes he still came. Leaving half a steamed bun. Sometimes bringing a child. Sitting on the rock. Telling the child stories of the forest. There are elves in this forest. They help people find their way. What do elves look like? I don't know. But they must be beautiful. The child grew up and went to the city. Oldly passed away last year. Only he's left, still saying the forest is good to him. I don't know if it's good or not. I just opened a path a few times. Took a few steamed buns. He's grown old. Can't even set the bun down properly anymore. A human life is far too brief. He didn't come again. I waited 1 day. 2 days. A month, a year. He was gone. Humans leave. Elves don't. I knew. I always knew. I've come to see you. The first time I stepped out of the elf forest. The first time I confessed my feelings. A pity he'll never know. The steamed buns are softer now. But you can't taste them anymore. Humans are fleeting. Beautiful, fragile creatures. The tree of life is withering. The shaman said. It's because the elf king's emotions are being drawn away toward you. Throwing the natural cycle out of balance. It's not your fault. I can't control it. I can't control the love. This skill of mine can bend even an eternal cold stone. If withering is caused by emotion being drained away, then wouldn't letting emotion flow back bring it back to life? Modern gardening knowledge. Googled it. First, fertilize and prune. Let the plant restore its own cycle. Your Majesty, you need a hobby. Something to lose yourself in. A hobby that makes you forget me. The elf king froze. A hobby, like programming. I taught him to write code using the magic network. The elf's mananet is basically the internet. This is a conditional statement. This is a loop. This is a function call. The elf king's eyes shifted from confusion to fascination. So interesting. Compared to a pact. So much more interesting. He was hooked for 3 days and nights without sleep. He wrote an automatic flower watering magic program. The tree revived. Emotion flowed back. Because through the mananet, he'd found a hobby he chose himself. Rather than love I'd forced on him. The mananet core. This otherworld server hub. My internet empire now had its infrastructure. Suwon, I wrote a new program. It's called Mananet Social. Users can post updates. He invented the social feed. An otherworld version. Your Majesty, you really are a genius, he smiled. Not the smile of a destined one, but the smile of I did it. My skill can't only steal. It can give back too. As long as I find the right way to unlock it. Mananet Social's beta version went live. I, Suwon, the first influencer in this other world. With only one user. And it's the developer himself. Your Majesty, we need KOLs. Key opinion leaders. Like me. I posted the first update. Saved a good number of orcs today. The Elf King liked it instantly. His comment was just like my clingy dad in my past life. Give us a smile, Paladin. Don't keep a straight face. Archer, put away your bow. Mage, straighten your glasses. Post the photo. Caption, Anomaly Affairs Handling Team. We professionally solve all kinds of emotional problems. It blew up. Orcs. Bandits, elves. Humans, all signing up. My internet empire officially turns a profit. Suwon, I wrote a new feature. Nearby people matches users within a 10-mile radius. He invented the otherworld version of Momo. They're all people affected by my skill. Every match turns out to be a stranger case. To help the Elf King find a partner, I held a matchmaking gathering. But my dad showed up to court me. Dad, you're my dad. What matchmaking is this? Elena, no. Suwon, I've come. The third one, the fourth one, all my fans. Suwon. Why is everyone looking at you? Because of my skill. Everyone here belongs to me. This matchmaking gathering turned into my fan meetup. I hereby rename the matchmaking gathering to the Suwon Fan Club Founding Ceremony. Suwon, I don't need matchmaking. I have a hobby. Programming is more interesting than romance. He really understand me. But we can still be friends, right? Sure, of course we can. This is what I wanted. Deal. Technical partnership. And so the Elf King became my CTO. The matchmaking gathering turned into a tech recruitment fair. Next stop, the Undead Canyon. They say there's a phenomenon of obsessions taking physical form here. My skill can influence even the undead. Sister, this place is so scary. Scary of what? Camel Bell Delivery, new service, the Undead Canyon Express Line. Daughter, you've come back. Daughter. In my past life I was a skeleton. At least this time I'm not an egg. The skeleton general stood up, 10 feet of bone, yet so gently. He crouched down carefully, afraid of frightening me. Father. I failed to protect you. Another dad. My dad who crossed the boundary of life and death. Skeleton soldiers in maid outfits, sweeping the floor. To give me the best life. Young lady, drink the soup, it'll nourish your body. Nourish you. Nourish? With what, calcium? Thank you, very good. A vendor's professionalism. Even when facing skeleton soldiers, I never drop the act. Suwon, I wrote a 3 million word thesis. On the loveliness of Suwon. You're the first person who ever understood me. 3 million words? My undergrad thesis was only 30,000. It's very well written. Just don't write another one. The Raven froze. Then got even more excited. You criticized me. You're the first to read my work seriously. I was just being polite. Fifth deal, Undead Canyon Security Consulting, paid. A skeleton soldier made core, a serving made core. They may be all bones. But at least I don't have to pay wages. Everyone, I need you to investigate for me. The source of the obsession made physical. They marched in formation into the plains. Let me check whether those ancient texts hold any clues. Obsession made physical. My skill. Twisted Wang Lingling's love into a monster. Suwon is mine. Only I can possess her. Possessiveness. Extreme possessiveness. My skill amplified that emotion. Let go of my kid. Yi Ying, brother. The monster has a glowing core in its chest. An obsession crystal. Just break the core. But I can't get close. Getting close makes it stronger. Raven, read your thesis to it. Suwon's eyes are like the first rays of spring sunlight. The monster froze. Its movements slowed. I wrote that. The obsession, claimed by its true owner, began to fall apart. Love isn't possession. It's giving him freedom. The word freedom is the antidote to obsession. The obsession crystal shattered. The monster dissolved into countless points of light. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have stolen your love. It was the first time I apologized for my skill. No need to apologize. We're happy just to have you here. They chose to forgive. Even if the love was stolen. The human kingdom. They say the king is wise and mighty. I believed it. Welcome back, princess. Princess. I'm a princess again. My heir has finally been found. Heir? I can't even make a decent slideshow. You're telling me my statecraft skill turned into a memory again? Apparently so. The king treats me as his one long-lost heir. Take the throne, right now. Wait, I haven't agreed yet. The princess is wise. She's a woman of unknown origin. The two factions started arguing. The court turned into a marketplace. Stop. Everyone, quiet. The vendor's crowd control ability came online again. Your Majesty, ruling requires learning. Give me 3 months. I'll help you reform. See the results, then decide whether to pass the throne. How's that? The king froze. Then nodded. Good, good. I'll wait 3 months for you. I bought myself 3 months. And a kingdom as my reform testing ground. I rule with slideshows. Literally slideshows. A magic projection version. Ministry of Personnel, Revenue, Rights, War, Justice, Works. Every department has clear KPI targets. This is performance review. Scored every month. Bottom performers cut. The ministers looked at each other. This is misrule. My lord. Last month the project you oversaw ran 3 times over budget. Under the new system, you should be demoted. He shut up. The power of data. The princess is wise. This should have happened long ago. The court was split. But the reform pushed forward. Next step, tax reform. Introduce a progressive tax. The rich pay more. The poor pay less. The ministers started taking notes. They were won over by Suwon. You really are a genius. No. I'm just a vendor. What a vendor does best is satisfy the client's needs. A 10% tax cut landed me the biggest deal. The reform succeeded, but the side effects came. The people treated me as a savior. The power of faith began to run wild. But the power of faith can take physical form. Becoming a god. My skill. Turned the people's worship into a deity. Believe in me and gain eternal life. People. That isn't me. It's the me the people imagine. I'm not a god. I'm just a manager. No one listened. They were lost in the fantasy of a savior. Whoever dares touch me, I'll slay them. Dad. They don't want to harm me, they want to enshrine me. You want to reach me? Come on. I went live. Broadcasting the fandom's unidle method every day. Letting the people see the real me. The goddess is about to begin. The orb in the deep night began to flicker. Hi everyone, I'm Suwon. Today I'll perform eating steamed buns for you. The sense of holiness collapsed instantly. The believers froze. Then laughed. They realized Suwon is just a person. A person who eats steamed buns. Better to be an influencer than a god. At least an influencer can take ad deals. I solved my faith crisis with a mukbang. My office. The first multinational conglomerate headquarters in this other world. Camel Bell Delivery, 100,000 orders a day. Mananet Social, users past 1 million. Dragon Den Hot Springs, booked out into next year. My industry chain, logistics plus internet plus tourism. Consulting too. Boss, calculated in human kingdom currency. Your net worth exceeds the king's. I, Suwon, the richest person in this other world. I have the money. But the skill still isn't shut off. The collapse is at my doorstep. I know. The rifts in the world. A sign that the skill is overloading. Find a way to shut the skill down. And then keep making money. My goal has never changed. The moment of truth. What exactly am I, Suwon? When I crossed over, the intense emotional projection I carried as a modern person. The need to be needed, the loneliness. The craving for recognition polluted this world. Being loved by all things isn't a blessing, it's a bug. Your need to be needed reverse created this skill. My longing became this world's disaster. Twisted sincerity is like tampered data. The way to pass on the skill is what? Silence fell, then I spoke. Admitting my own ordinariness. Admitting loneliness. Loneliness, the word I fear most. But my love of programming is real. Not given by the skill. Writing is my own hobby too. My thesis may be badly written. But I wrote it myself, not forced by the skill. Your dad, the dad who loves you loves himself. I simply choose to love you. Choose is the key word. Shutting off the skill means accepting loneliness. I can't do it. If I didn't have the skill, would you all still like me? I'm afraid once the skill is gone, you'll all disappear. The vendor's fear, after delivery, the client vanishes. Dad doesn't know about any skill. Dad does know. He's real. But I'm not sure whether this was given by the skill or chosen by him. You're the richest person in the world. So what if there's a skill or not? Even without it, our memories are still here. For some reason, thinking about being the richest almost made me laugh out loud. Dad, if there were no skill, I'd probably have long been your snack. What nonsense are you saying, kid? I've been vegetarian for years. I've turned to the Buddha. Then why did you slaughter 10 oxen earlier? Wasn't that for you to eat? I gave that up long ago. What's so good about beef? Even a dog won't eat it. I just love a bit of leafy greens. Look. What are you up to now, you old rascal? Stop laughing, this grass is poisonous. Sis, stop acting. A dragon can't go vegetarian, right? Look at this fool acting. This grass really is poisonous. Dad, don't laugh at me. Lancel the mage, the treasurer. Today he's proposing a spell. I think I found it. Volume 3721. He turned pages for 3 days and nights. Lancel, how many days since you slept? Boss, I found the sealing spell. But it seals your ability. Sealing my beloved by all things. The principle is to channel the emotional flow into a bead. Storing it temporarily. Reducing the output to the outside world. Reducing output. Like turning the faucet down a little. Not shutting it off. Just turning it down. There are two problems. First, how long the seal lasts is unknown. The records say the shortest is 3 days. The longest, 300 years. 300 years, or possibly 3 seconds. 3 seconds to 300 years. That margin of error is bigger than my project budgets in my past life. The second problem. Second, the side effects are unknown. After all, no one's ever tried. Side effects unknown, but if I don't, the world keeps collapsing. No, don't seal it. It'll hurt you. Dad is always the first to object. Dad, I have to try. It might work, or it might be fine. Taking a pig as wife, taking a soul as dwelling. Emotional flow. I lit up the bead. The runes spun. I felt something being torn from my chest. It hurt like my ribs were being pulled out one by one. But I made no sound. A vendor can't cry out in pain. Meng Yuan, don't go in. Interrupting it, the consequences would be dire. Done. It's done. I feel lighter. Like a 1,000-pound weight lifted off me. But also empty. The seal takes effect. Emotional flow dropped by 70%. The world's rifts stopped spreading. But they didn't heal. They just stopped. Boss. You can't leave the source behind. Once you leave, the seal breaks. But how long will it hold? How long do I have to keep monitoring? Unknown. 3 days. 3 months, 3 years. Or the very next second. The rifts remain. But they haven't widened. Now that I don't use the skill, my business empire needs a whole new plan. From living off my looks to living off real ability. Traffic dropped by 90%. Because I no longer use the skill to draw customers, clients naturally slip away. But I came prepared. Everyone, we're pivoting. From emotional manipulation to professional service. Funeral services. A byproduct of the Undead Canyon. Proposed by the Skeleton General. No one understands it better than me. In the death business, I'm the king. At least you'll have fewer competitors. Because the living don't dare compete for the dead's business. Professional funerals. The dead serve the dead, the logic checks out. Boss, cash flow is tight during the transition. I recommend layoffs. No layoffs. Craftsmanship isn't hard. I'll take the lead and cut my own salary. The empathy of one who started as a vendor. I know what it's like to hoard every coin. So responsible. Stop praising me. Praise me more and I'll start charging a consulting fee. I can write the marketing copy. On the Romance of Death, a guide to afterlife services. The author of a 3 million word thesis writing ad copy. Overqualified. Not really in my field. Camel Bell delivery pivots to cold chain logistics. Core business, premium jerky delivered straight to the Elven Court. Goddess, no, boss. The Elven Court's order. Requires constant temperature transport below 0 degrees. Below 0, in the desert. We use an ice element magic array. The mage has already drawn it and sealed it inside the cargo hold. Magic changes life. An ice element magic array. Plus an insulated cargo hold. Equals an otherworld cold chain. My invention. Guaranteed delivery, free if we're late. The slogan hasn't changed. But the service has been upgraded. The otherworld's first e-commerce rating system. Also my invention. Meat tender and fresh. 5-star review. 500 magic coins isn't much. But it was earned through real skill. The king came to me with a complaint. Saying court approvals are far too slow. A single memorial takes 3 months to process. Your Majesty, this is a bureaucratic bottleneck, the thing I hated most in my past life. Never thought the otherworld would need an OA system too. Online approvals with time limits. Automatic reminders when overdue. OA system, office automation. The Otherworld edition. This fast? Your Majesty, that's called efficiency. The king gave it a trial run. A single memorial went from 3 months to 3 days. Princess, no, Advisor Sue, this system is amazing. But, this old minister doesn't know how to use it. I came prepared. By the system, get 3 free training sessions. From the 4th session on, we charge. Free to draw them in. Paid conversion, a classic internet playbook, 5%. Half of the previous 10%. But every coin of it is clean. On the Afterlife Hall's opening day, the first client was an old dragon. Mother, father. The little one. A dignified farewell. A dignified farewell. The core demand of the funeral industry. Rest assured, our Afterlife Hall offers full end-to-end service. End-to-end dragon service. Literally. Because the client is a dragon. Package A, burial. Package B, cremation. Package C, sky burial, letting the dragon's soul return to the heavens. Sky burial, place the dragon's remains atop a mountain. Let the wind carry them away. Most in keeping with dragon tradition. Thank you, Father. He passed so peacefully. Peacefully. The slogan of our Afterlife Hall. The Afterlife Hall's first order, a dragon sky burial. Payment, dragon scales. 10 dragon scales can make a suit of armor. Turn around and sell it to the holy knights. A closed-loop supply chain, funeral materials become equipment. My invention. Miss Suwan, I've admired you for a long time. I'm the CEO of Hell Group. I'm here to discuss a partnership. No, to discuss an acquisition. A competitor, or a suitor? He wasn't affected by the skill. Or he hides it very well. Stay away from what's mine. Back off, Mr. Dragon, don't be nervous. I'm only here to talk business. Talk business. In his hand was an acquisition agreement. A full buyout. What's your offer? A vendor's instinct. Ask the price first. 3 times means. A trap. 3 times is generous. But I smell a trap. No thanks, not for sale. The demon froze. Clearly he'd never been turned down before. Interesting. Miss Suwan. We'll meet again. He turned and left. His suited figure vanished at the doorway. Hell Group. Never heard of it. But it's dangerous. My gut says so. A vendor's instinct about a client. The intel we bought on the black market showed. Hell Group. On the surface, a cross-species trading company. But secretly researching emotion manipulation magic. Project beloved by all things replication. Goal, mass production. Emotional control, controlling the whole realm. They want to copy my skill, mass-produce beloved by all things. Turning everyone into a manipulated puppet. Suwan, the Demon King detected abnormal data volumes. Someone is mass-producing artificial emotional links. Mass production. Like a factory, an assembly line. They treat me as an experimental specimen. Fury. But fury is useless. Action is needed. Everyone, our new mission, stop Hell Group. Not for my sake, but so no one else is manipulated. From a business rivalry to a fight for justice. My script has leveled up. Anyone who touches me, I'll slaughter. I'll wipe out hell itself, kiddo. This time it's not about protecting me. It's fighting side by side. Suwan. You don't know what's good for you. He doesn't know I've already begun to fight back. A price war. The crudest method, but the most effective. Everyone, to give back to society. All our services are now completely free. Free for 3 months. Hell Group profits from paid services. I go free, they lose their customers. Winning the public opinion war, I'm good at that too. Has she lost her mind? Free for 3 months? How will he survive? How will I survive? I have reserves. Someone with a vendor's background understands cash flow management best. Boss, at the current burn rate, our reserves last 4 months. Hell Group can hold on 2 months at most. 4 months against 2. I win. This is called investing in the future. Business war is also psychological war. Who? Mr. Dragon. I'll borrow him, kiddo. He kidnapped my dad, provoking me. Miss Suwan. Let's talk. Alone. Come alone. A trap. But I have to save my dad. This time I'm not using the skill. I'm going as a daughter to rescue her father. I brought no one with me. Because the demon said come alone. And because I want to prove. Without the skill, I can still win. Welcome, Miss Suwan. You're braver than I imagined. Bravery isn't anger. I've come, walking into the lion's den alone. Turn back, it's dangerous. Dad, stop shouting. I've come, and I won't leave. Suwan. Once I extract your emotional code, I can copy beloved by all things and mass produce it. And control the whole world. Mass production, control. His ambition is bigger than any client of mine. You think beloved by all things is magic. It's technology. He froze. Impossible, I researched it for 3 years. 3 years? I've studied it for 25. From my very first day of life. The longing to be loved. It's instinct, not data. Beloved by all things isn't a skill. It's a longing. The longing in everyone's heart to be loved. You can't copy it. The device began to tremble. The purple light turned red. The device is destroyed. Because longing cannot be copied. Dad. Let's go home. Come. Nothing else matters, come. Hell Group is destroyed. And my business empire grew even bigger. Their network's core can be integrated into our system. A tech acquisition at zero cost. Boss, their clients are nobles from all over the world. A client list worth more than gold. Everyone. We'll win these clients with professional service. No skill. No manipulation. Only sincerity. Sincerity, the oldest trick and the most effective. Everyone. Hell Group has fallen. But our service will not fall. The Abnormal Emotion Affairs Bureau promises professional service. Never manipulation. Your Suwans, the goddesses. I have to run. This is called opportunity in crisis. The essence of business isn't destroying your rival. It's turning crisis around. Dad's proud of you. My enterprise enters the 3.0 era. From being the passive favorite to actively taking control. From living off my looks to living off my ability. Next step, go public. On the eve of the Eternal Soul launch. Never dying. A week later, Hell Group is destroyed. The demon CEO is bankrupt and begging on the streets. Former CEO, now a beggar. Isn't that the demon from Hell Group? Former CEO, so you have this day coming too. When the wall falls, everyone gives it a push. I beg you. A vendor cursed out by a client thinks the same thing, about food. Seeing him like this, I really can't bear it. You've come to mock me, haven't you? I've come to give you a job. But I kidnapped your dad. And tried to copy your power. I know, but that's the past. Right now you need a job. Is there food? There is. Meals and lodging included. Are you in? The demon, former CEO of Hell Group. Now accepting your offer. He shook hands for 3 days straight. The demon went from CEO to flyer hander outer. More adaptable than me. Take a break. Eat. Why are you so kind to me? Does kindness need a reason? Why? Why did I seek you out? Humph, because I'm good looking. When this ancient artifact shattered, it broke into countless fragments scattered across the world. What? When you crossed over, your soul fused with a fragment. Developing the skill beloved by all things, the fragments usually inhabit objects. Weapons. So that's why he failed before. The fragment and the soul are fused together. I thought I could extract it and then copy it. Since it can't be copied, I have nothing left but to beg. Now let me help you, Wings. Aren't you afraid I'll steal the fragment again? You already tried. You can't. And, I paused, recalling a vendor's negotiation tactics. Besides, you've got insurance money now. The cost of switching jobs is too high. After Hell Group's fall, my business empire tripled. Next step, go public. Everyone, we're listing on the Demon Net Exchange. The Demon Net Exchange, the Nasdaq of this world. The Elf King helps as our partner. At current valuation, the IPO price per share is 1 graphite mirror. Ujamuzi. 100 million mirrors, 100 quadrillion. The largest IPO in the world's history. What's going public? Can you eat it? Going public isn't edible, but it lets you buy more gold. Once our team goes public, we're a true multinational conglomerate. From CEO of the Dragon Den Hot Spring Resort, to the richest in this world, to chairwoman of a public company. My vendor's comeback story. Boss, I'll handle writing the listing ceremony. Will 3 million words of ancient text be enough? 30,000 will do. Thanks, no demon's thesis trauma. I learned. Dear Eyes pitches stories to investors. In my past life I made countless slide decks, but I'd never seen a spectacle like this. Everyone, our core competitive edge is. I paused. I can't say beloved by all things. That's a trade secret. A cross-species one-stop service platform. Covering 80% of this world's population. 80%. An exaggeration, but investors love it. Boss Sue, I'm in. I'll invest my whole fortune. Dad. Stay calm, this is business. Boss Sue. On behalf of the Elf Court, I'll invest 50 million demon mirrors. But on one condition. A condition. Boss Sue comes each week to the court for a management workshop. Management workshop, you just want to see me. Fine, but the training fee counts as a vendor's instinct. Every add-on service comes with a charge. We have the Undead Canyon. Subscribe as a group. The Undead subscribe. Funeral clients become shareholders. The value chain comes full circle. The bell ringing ceremony. The first IPO in this world. I, Sue Wan, will make history. 3, 2, 1. And then. Dad's coming, Dad will ring it for you. Dad, wait. He smashed it. Dad, that's a magical bell, not the door knocker at your house. Dad got too excited. The repair spell takes 3 seconds. 3 seconds later the bell is good as new, but Suwon's death glare needs 3 years to heal. I'll ring it myself. The Abnormal Emotion Affairs Bureau is officially listed. Up 5-fold. Crowned king of this world. The second day, the stock crashed. Because the market discovered, I no longer use my special power to draw clients. The goddess's aura. They call it an aura. They don't know about beloved by all things. They only know I suddenly stopped being charming. Boss, at the current drop. In 3 days a delisting warning triggers. Delisting. From king to delisted. It only takes 3 days. But Dad ate everyone who spoke ill. Dad. Eating people doesn't solve problems. Eating people only creates new ones. The market doesn't believe in truth. It only believes in myths. My past life was the same. Clients only believe in overnight fame. Not steady, solid work. Then let them see. No myths. Only professionalism. I'll slap the market with results. Fight back. Let the numbers speak. Look, without the skill. Client satisfaction actually rose from 60% to 90%. Because genuine service lasts longer than a fake spectacle. Enterprise client retention is 100%. Because the OA system really works. A good product is the real deal. Cold chain logistics complaints, 0. Because I escorted the shipments myself. 0 complaints. Earned with sweat. Investors, our stock has fallen. But our performance has risen. Because we're doing the right thing. The right thing, not using the skill. Just skill and reputation, the tide turns. The stock begins to recover. Boss, the stock price. It's climbed back to 40. 40, not back to the peak yet. But the trend is right. This is called a return to value. A return to value. From bubble to truth. Hello there, big sister Suwan. My name is Xiao Tang. I'm your new competitor. A competitor in a schoolgirl uniform. My company is called Sweet Strike. Selling emotion control magic items. Emotion control. A remnant of Hell Group. Behold my love at first sight perfume. Spray type, just 99 demon coins a bottle. A control item for 99 demon coins. Way cheaper than Hell Group. Does your item have side effects? Side effects? Isn't falling for me the biggest side effect? He doesn't get it. He only understands making money. Sister, I've studied you. Your beloved by all things is innate. My items are mass-produced. Who's stronger? He knows about beloved by all things. This one comes with ill intent. Little Xiao Tang, business isn't a fistfight. Come to my office for tea sometime. I'll teach you what sustainable operation means. Courtesy first, force later. A vendor's life philosophy. Investigate Xiao Tang. His love at first sight perfume sold over 1 million. Fake love is scarier than no love. Boss, my research found. His perfume extracts emotional residue. From the heartbroken, sorrow drawn from widows and orphans. Turned into fake love. Using others' grief to manufacture false love. It's more sickening than Hell Group. He's selling other people's pain. Rage, but rage needs action. Everyone. Our new mission, expose the truth of Sweet Strike. Not for competition, but to protect those who've been hurt. From a business rivalry to a moral battle. Whoever dares harm my girl's world, Dad will destroy him. Dad, this time it's not protecting my daughter, it's protecting justice. A live-streamed expose. The most direct way to strike the hardest blow. Everyone, this perfume is called love at first sight. But its raw material is the tears of the heartbroken. The grief of widows. The loneliness of orphans. The love you buy is bought with others' pain. Traded from bitterness. This isn't love. It's plunder. Plunder, a word graver than deceit. Public opinion boiled over. Faster than expected. Suwan, you've ruined my business. He's here. The real player enters. Xiao Tang, love isn't a product. You can't sell fake love. Just like you can't sell fake medicine. A precise fake medicine analogy. Love isn't a product. He doesn't get it. Because he's never been truly loved. If you're willing, I can teach you what real emotional service is. Turning an enemy into a friend. A vendor's ultimate skill. Xiao Tang joined. Not as an enemy, but as a student. Sister Suwan. Are you really willing to teach me? I am. Because I too once didn't understand love. First, pull your love at first sight perfume off the shelves. Then I'll teach you emotional healing service. Emotional healing. Using expertise to help people. Not to control. What is inspired healing? For example, when someone's heartbroken. You keep them company, you talk, you help them walk out of the shadow. No charge, or just a consultation fee. Companionship, the simplest and most precious thing. Don't be sad. The next one will be better. Clumsy. But sincere. Thank you. For the first time. I feel understood. To be understood, a need deeper than being loved. Xiao Tang has a gift. The gift isn't manipulation. It's empathy. Q3 Prophet. Give kindness a little time. Now I'll go into tourism. At the crater. Dad, look. The crater has geothermal heat, natural hot springs. We dig pools, channel the flow, add pedals, and sell tickets. What's a hot spring? Can you eat it? Dad, your head is all about eating. Hot. A hot spring is a pool of hot water. People soak in it, relax, feel good, so they're willing to spend. This is called experiential consumption. Buying hot water? Right. Hot water is free. But comfort costs money. My girl is so clever. Dad, go dig. Dad will dig 10 pools. Dragon claws digging the earth, more efficient than an excavator. The black dragon digs the pools. The elves control the temperature. The archers haul cargo. The knights carry bricks. The skeletons do the accounts. This is called resource integration. We've got the pools. We've got the water. Next, packaging. Packaging. A vendor's core competitive edge. Item 1, Dragon Breath Heating. A supreme experience. Dad, breathe softly over the pool to keep the temperature. Dad's dragon breath is for fighting. Now Dad uses it to make money. Dragon breath goes from weapon to water heater. Item 2, Scale Scrub, Beauty, and Skincare. Dad, grind your shed scales into powder for face masks. But Dad's scales are his dignity. Dad, dignity can't feed us. But a mask sells for 300 demon coins each. Dad. Everyone. Dragon Den Hot Spring Resort, beta preview, half price. First 100 get Dad's scale mask. Half price. First 100 get a free mask. A classic internet playbook. The goddess opened a hot spring. Is the dragon breath pool really dragon breathed? Wu Yang mask. Can you drink the milk pool? No. But the orc tribe is already developing hot spring milk tea. On opening day. Crowds beyond counting. Kulubin in a swimsuit. The most absurd sight I've ever seen. Boss, day 1 revenue is 3,000 demon mirrors, net profit 1,002. At this rate, we break even in 3 months. Break even in 3 months, twice as fast as expected. Dad, your dragon heart is worth more than my slides. My God. Everyone. Dragon Den Hot Spring Resort earned 3,000 demon mirrors on day 1. Break even in 3 months. We've succeeded. Success. My girl, Dad's dragon breath can only blow bubbles now. Dad, your bubble blowing breath means the VIP experience. VIP. Dad doesn't understand VIP, but Dad understands value. Never mind, this is for you. Heard you got drunk. Not drunk. It's a novel. Thanks for the material, I wrote a new poem. Quick, look. The hot spring spray, joyful dewdrops, no match, no match. My water spoiled here. My poem. I'm done, I got fat. Had a little to drink, he's like a whole different person. Demon barbecue, want some? I've never had barbecue before. Now you're the front desk. The front desk needs to eat meat to have strength for handing out flyers. Delicious. A demon's fall, from CEO to barbecue is good. Come, to our hot spring resort. To our hot spring resort. To success. To tomorrow. To this moment. Why did it grow bigger again? Nobody noticed. I can't tell them. At least not tonight. Tomorrow's problems can wait for tomorrow.